Hey there, other ho there, Chef Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to the championship round of the Augusta Championships for it's supposed to say 2024. My apologies, in a sense. But anyway, yeah, it's been a big day of sports and all that football happening. The Tennessee Titans, congratulations, are the get the number one pick in the 2025 NFL draft. The only one of the big four sports that doesn't have a draft lottery. Basketball has one, baseball even has one, and hockey has one. So anyway, yeah, the Titans are the new number one pick. Cleveland gets pick number two. The Giants go number three, and my Pats go number four. So we actually end up one pick worse than last year, despite us losing. But we were supposed to lose to Buffalo, but I guess Goodell was probably going to punish the Patriots like he fucking always does. Anyway, yeah, so it is the first time in Titans history, the Titans version of the franchise's history, that they are going to pick number one. They did pick number one as the member of the Houston Oilers back in 1973 when they had John Matuszak before he went to the Steelers. And in 1978, their last number one pick, it was just a great running back from Texas, not Jamal Charles or Cedric Benson, but one Earl the Pearl Campbell. And that worked out well for the Oilers because they went from that number one pick to a couple of AFC title games in that run. So yeah, maybe it'll work out. Will it be Cam Ward? Will it be Shedeur Sanders? I don't know who is. There's another good quarterback that's draft eligible. I don't know, but anyway, Travis Hunter could fall to the Patriots if the Giants don't take him first, or the Giants probably want a quarterback. Nevertheless, we're doing golf. We're doing the final two pairings of these 20 people, so we'll go through everything. Remember, ranking is everything because it does determine where everyone goes. Cleveland baseball fan starts off at 8 under par. A 1 over par primitive round on Thursday, but he went alive 7 under par on Friday. He had a double bogey on 18, but it didn't matter. 7 under par 65 was good, and 2 under par yesterday. So he's third in putts in regulation, seventh in greens in regulation. So that could tell you something. He could steal it. There's Zach Johnson, prior to the 2000s. A pathetic 2 over par on Thursday, but 4 under pars both yesterday and Friday. He's number 6 in fairway percentage and number 8 in putts in regulation. So that's going to be huge. So down the middle as well. Take a shot. Up and over. A little bit wide break. Not really a lot of wind. Cleveland baseball fan. Right there. Going on for about 12 feet. He's got 430 putts. Everyone would be pissed off if Cleveland baseball fan wins. For birdie. Nope. He failed. Take the ball. Back to putt. Oh my gosh. T Olive. On to 2. Cleveland baseball fan to the right hand side. It's a par 5. It feels like a par 4. And it's a par 5. So if you don't get on the green in 2, no problem. Just get on the green in 3. Cleve's second shot will be 122 yards away. That's not bad. Zach going right in the middle-ish. No clear cut wind direction. Oh my. That's got to be a birdie. Zach. Oh my. I thought he albatrossed it. Eagled it for birdie. No, we missed again from 5 feet. Nice for birdie. Got it. And then for Johnny Farrell and Craig Wood, both 10 under par to start. Farrell, -2 on Thursday and back-to-back 68s Friday and yesterday. Number 1 in fairway percentage and number 1 in putts. Meaning that you can get on the fairway in regulation. And Craig Wood, who made his name, I believe he was the first ever. Yeah, he was the first ever. He was the second Augusta winner, right? Or was he the first one? I say Horton Smith, but I think it's Craig Wood who was the first ever Masters champion. Nevertheless, -2 on Thursday, -6 on Friday with a pair of bogeys, but who cares? And yesterday, -2. Number 3 in grades regulation. Everything else, he's just flat out average. Ooh, and a bunker. Farrell. Up on the nice. would be about 6 feet. So that looks like a very good birdie putt. Wood for birdie. I miss and tap the ball. Ball from 6 feet. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this bird? This is a 5 feet putt. On to 3. Flowering peach. Jack Johnson. Oh, whoa. Into the pine straw. He doesn't have an angle. Zach didn't have the angle. They have to punch it. Oh, that's going to kill momentum. And it does kill momentum. Sweet baseball fan, up and over. He is going to be long putt of about 18 feet. Downhill. Whoa, to the other side. That was an angle for bogey. Well, double bogey. Well, clean for birdie. On to pink dogwood. Dagwood. Is it dagwood or dogwood? I don't know. I was the first time. Also, a big mistake on the right-hand side. Wood on fairy. Well, we'll have relief. Remember, this is a par 5, so if you don't get on 2, no big deal. Wood. Second shot. He's going to be conservative. That's 58 yards. Up and over. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. That's a birdie putt. Wood. Now he's going to have a longer birdie putt. About 12 feet. But he can't put it in. He's got to be He looks like Johnny Galecki from Big Bang Theory. Anthony Kim, a 6 under front 9. Now he's at -9. He might actually pull one out of the hat. On to flowering crabapple. Don't put the crabapple. The wind is down to the right, so it will lessen. How do I want to? I'm sorry. That cuts down the distance. Now you're trying to reach the green. Whoa! Zach is just falling farther and farther behind the oblivion. And that's going to be a bogey. Please the putt. Okay, one back. On to and nice job down the tight. 72 to the hole. Wood. Green. Wood. Up and over. Oh, it's going to turn up. It's going to turn left. Turn left. That. For birdie. Nope. Birdie. No, he missed. But that's okay. Okay. Clay baseball fan on Magnolia. Magnolia or Maggie, she likes to be called. She's what, 6? She was good playing. Unfortunately for her, her dad died. And the dude was only 39 years old. Zach Johnson. For birdie. For birdie. Farrell on 4. It is the par 3. Farrell. The balls are not. They're knocking on a chance to make it on the green in 1. Red step. Pitching it. Oof. Farrell. What? He's going to lose a stroke. Farrell for par. Misses. We got a leader. His name is Sweet Baseball Fan. Anthony Kim, back-to-back birdies. That's the 4 straight birdies. Anthony Kim's now 11 under par. On to Juniper. Wind's not affecting that. Par 3. Oh, we overshot it. And it doesn't draw back. I think he wanted to draw back. Cleave for birdie. 23 feet away. He's only 3 feet away. Zach for birdie. No, sir. Now, Magnolia is not cutting the wind, so we're okay. To the middle. Girl, up and over. That's gonna be a 20-foot putt. 13 yards away. For birdie. 320 feet away. Girl for birdie. Nope. Oh, got a par. Makes the par. Overshoots. On to 7. Well, Kim either parred or bogeyed or worse, because they would have said, oh, it's 5th bird. On to Pampas. No win? Oh, no. Maybe it's not. Divot. Shut up. Now, yeah, I get that. Please, up over the bunkers. Yes! You're 5 yards away. Zach will be somewhere else. Yeah. For birdie. He put it in. That's the point. No way he's going to win this one. Ronnie Farrell up and over. What? It's on the fairway. It won't draw back to its support. What's on the green? And it draw back for birdie. Now he's off by a fair. Oh, he missed again. This baseball fan is on fire right now. All right, on to Yellow Jasmine. It is a par 5, so as long as he plays conservatively, he should be okay. Scott Johnson. Baseball fan, up to the left. Ooh, gutsy. He went into the pine straw. Sack. I don't know if that was a good idea. I'll try to punch it onto the green. It's on the green. Please do the punch it. Yep. Now to pitch it. And that's going to be good for par. On my guess, for birdie. Number 7. Up and over, down the pipe to 2. What can you do? John Farrell. Johnny Farrell up and over. Wood up and bunkered it. Wood up and slow. Farrell for birdie. Oh, the shoot set. What for par? Nope. Anthony Flynn now a birdie on 14. He's at 13 under par. Dutch Harrison Eagles to go to 10 under par on 13. Kermit Sarley triple bogeys on that same hole. 13 is basically risk or reward hole. Carolina Cherry, the 9th hole. Jack, why are you cheering? Hit the pine straw. He's going to the end of the fairway. He knows he's one foot back. Jeff Johnson has more way to do it. We basically find up and over. He wanted to draw back that way because now he's 20 feet away for birdie. Way off. Johnson for par. Nope. Clean for par. Oh, he missed. That's going to get a double bogey. Wow. I tell you that front nine. Clay baseball fan, 4 birdies. That was his first boo-boo of the front 9. Zach Johnson a +4. 2 birdies, but +4. Now the winds have picked up a little bit, so maybe that might help. Or hinder. Yeah, that was Clay baseball fan. Wide right. Good. Maybe that one too? Yeah. Up and over. Yeah, I don't like that in the background. Wood. Up and over the pine straw. That's a good shot. Girl, can you get to the green in regulation? The answer is yes. does. What? That's the goal. It's straight. It's straight from the path. It's straight from everything. 13 feet. Over. No. Not far. Yeah, that wind is just picking up so much. All right, Cleve baseball fan, 11 under par. On the 10. And that's pretty good. It's 5. Down forward to the middle. Cleve baseball fan up and Zach Johnson for birdie. He has nothing to lose. Cleve baseball fan, 28 feet. He has to putt. No lagging. 40 feet rule. He has to putt. Yep, they said, they're like, no, 40 feet's the rule for the lagging. What? Nice drop down the middle. Yeah, it's kind of weird. You've got to go through the fee. Or we'll hit the rough. At least it's not the pine straw. That will not drop back. What? That will stick. Throw for birdie. Good! Wait, my looking for birdie? No, he'll hurt. And front line for these guys, Farrell, 2 birdies, but 2 bogeys, Wood, a +2. So that's good for the Gooses. Excuse me. The Begander. On to 11, White Dogwood. To the left side, Dagwood is a stud. I have to tell myself. And part Blondie. Zach Johnson. Well, ooh, this will be a tough one. Well, he didn't hit the water. Quick baseball fan. Oh, he does. I think every purist will not want Quick baseball fan to win because it's not that he's an Red Sox fan. He's from an impure for bogey. Overshoots it for double bogey sack or triple. The sack is down to +1. On the 10, Farrell and Wood. Farrell, nice job. Why aren't you clapping? It's on the fairway. He crossed the wood, and now it's 16. He's only 2 yards away. Farrell up and heights it. Wood. That's how you freaking win. For birdie. Too much. Wood for birdie. Farrell. On the 12, Golden Bell. That's up par 3. Up and over. Oh, it's in the drop zone. Zach Johnson will clear it, or does he? Good baseball fan is leaving. Well, he's fuming. I would be fuming too. Anyway, for par. I think the purist said, no way we let this guy win the tournament. Well, one tournament, for one point he was in the league. And then Anthony Kim said, I think Anthony Kim might win this one. What? For the water? I won't. Now the wind's pushing it to the left. Well, John Farrell's going right. He's on the green in regulation. 137 away. He has to putt. No leg. He's off by 3 feet. No bad. Wood will have to double bogey. Under 13, that famous hole is area. Par 5, we're basically rescuing the world. Back, up and over. No. Clear baseball fan. Is it the same thing? Oh, I thought he made it by an inch. I thought he just made it. Nope. Or made it under the water, if you will. So they'll both run for a par. They're both a par. So at least it could be worse. Up and over. Dog made it. What? Yeah. This is on the center. That's going to be a good putt. Putt for birdie. And Farrell will pass it first for birdie. Put it in. Zach Johnson on 14, Chinese fur. I know it's a little bit insensitive. Call it. What can you call it? After all, we know why. People hate on China. For 2020. Can Quick Baseball fan do the same? No, we can't. He's got his two hands. Johnson, second birdie. Ah, he missed again. He's missing 7, 6, 7. He's a tough. On the 15, but let's see the real good. Let's see what he's got. Let's go. Now he's going to try it over. And good. Yes. Nice job by him. Wood. Oops. Farrell took a little bit off of that. That actually looked good. And that's a good birdie putt. That's a pretty good birdie putt. 6 feet? I think you'll be okay. For par. Should be able to get it. Do it. I don't know what that thing is right now, but anyway, we're at fire 4.
All right.
Whoa. To the right and right into that pine straw. So baseball fans will avoid the pine straw. Now, you might as well go for it. And nothing to play for. You're at -8. I think you're basically done and dusted. Zach Johnson will do it. I don't think anyone. Yeah, Quick Baseball events, like, I'm at 8 under par. I don't think I'm going to get that. But remember, precision is big because it determines what tours, what groups go through it next year. Birdie? Too much. Clear for par? No. No birdie. Nothing for par. John Farrell's at 11 under par. Craig Wood at 8. Oh, my goodness. That looks good. Very good. Well. For birdie, 40 feet away. He's on the cusp of the leg. Yes. Yes, he's on the cusp. So there's like left again. No, we missed. Zach Johnson on 16, remember. And line's good. It's not going to play. He'll have a long putt. Cleve. We'll have to hit it from the bunker. Jeff. All right. 60-footer. He's at +1. He has nothing to play for. We for putt. All right. I think he's got a chance. Right down the middle. Nicely done. That's what expects, like, throw you off the rhythm. It's like, what the heck are they? It's like Pinehurst with the hard pan sand and all that bullshit. What's that -8? I think if I were Farrell, yeah, you gotta go for it. Nicely done. You have to go for it. I mean, you're trying to. Well, what kind of knows I think it's a par putt. This is a big eagle if Farrell hits it. Who knows? He's only 1 foot behind. And I have a funny feeling he's 14 under. Anthony Kim in the lead. I think that's the only chance. Harrison and Sandy Hurd. Well, let's see. Hurd finishes at 10 under. So Johnny Farrell in the next 3 holes has to get a birdie. And nothing else. And the park there. That's another pine. What is it called? Nandina. I'm trying to read. Not so. Farrell, Anthony Kim, Sandy Hurd and somebody else is at 10 under par. Man, Sandy Hurd, that was a big score. He was the leader after day one. And the dude had to be runner-up twice in tournaments. Yeah, nice shot by Johnson. Cleve for birdie. Why not? That's why not. And that's going to be a bogey. Yeah, Dutch Harrison. The other guy in double digits is Dutch Harrison. All right, Farrell, just stay clean. He's clean, but I was okay. Wood. Oh, it's going to go back. Wood for birdie. No par. Farrell, 35 feet. He has a 1 in 18 chance to put this and tie the map, to tie it up. He's off by 3. 9 common. That's a par. 17 and 18 are both par 4. So Farrell's got to have that chance. What an eagle by Farrell. That was needed. Because now he's within range of Anthony Kim. So it's either going to be Anthony Kim or... Nice shot by Cleve. Nice shot by Cleve, baseball fan. Oh, Johnson hits the bunker. Cleve for birdie. Not bad. -7. He finishes 1 over 73. That's not bad. Thank goodness for those 4 birdies at the front. No, the first 8 holes, that actually made his score better. He did better in every respect than Zach Johnson by his stats. Johnson a 7 over 79. Commiserations. Now Farrell. He needs a birdie. He needs a birdie. Craig Wood. To the left side. I think that's it. Over the bunker. Yes. Oh, we need to go over the bunker. He does. Draw back. I thought he was going to draw back. 24 feet for birdie. 1 out of 6 chance. No, he just misses by 3 feet. Wood for birdie. Oh my God, he just missed. He just missed. Unfucking real. How do you miss a 2-footer? Over the wall. Farrell. No, the bunker was going to claim him. The bunker was going to claim him. He was going to lose anyway. Well, he's got to tap in for second. This is for second place. He's got it. And Johnny Farrell's 12 under par. Great job, but somehow, in some freaking way, Anthony Kim, who was in the 4th group out of 10, somehow pulls off one of the greatest rounds ever and puts up an 11 under par 61. Of all things, Anthony Kim shocks the world. He's your champion. Everybody else took 5th. All right, so Zach Johnson took 17th. Okay. That's 190. I'm just gonna do the math. I gotta do the math for the groups to see who plays who. But Anthony Kim on an 11 under par. At 11 under par, he was 4 under par on Thursday, 2 under par Friday, 1 under par Saturday. So he was 3 under par and in the 4th group. So that basically meant he was like 14th. He goes from 14th to 1st. 1 mistake on 3, but everything else was birdies. I think everything was birdies. 5, 7, 12. Yeah. 12 birdies, 1 bogey, 6 pars. No, sorry. Excuse me. 12 birdies, 1 bogey, 5 pars. Somehow, in some freaking way, he puts up a 6 under par on the front 9, and the back 9 he birdies 5 of the first 6 holes, just like the front 9, but no bogeys. So, anyhow, that's amazing. Johnny Farrell takes 2nd. Dutch Harrison takes 3rd. So Dutch Harrison takes 3rd. Pretty good. Um, Sandy Hurd ties for third, but yeah, Sandy Hurd, pretty good job, third place. Um, and then Ernie Els takes fifth. Arnold Palmer, Hubie Green, Cleve Baseball Fan, and Craig Wood tie for sixth. So Cleve Baseball Fan technically took eighth, but hey, you know what? He got top 10. That's good. Payne Stewart, Tom Watson, Fuzzy Seller, all 6 under par. Don January, Ingram Baker Finch, -3. Stuart Garner, -2. Jim Gallagher, even. David Duvall, Zach Johnson, +1. Kermit Sarley, +2. And Leo Daigle, +3. Bleh. Speak English, cutter. So, yeah, I'm just going to do some work. Garner took 15. And Craig Wood took 6. Yeah, tie for 6 is, yeah, you still get 6 points. Yeah, tie for 6 is still 6, not 9. So 20, 22, 37, 43, 46, right? Yeah, 46. So the early is 46, so that's 88 overall. 40s have 183 because of only one guy from the 40s actually did make the final weekend, and that's Dutch Harrison, who took third. And the 2000s, only 3 guys. Kim, who won, Els, who took 5th, and Zach Johnson, who took 17th. I can't remember. Anthony Kim, was he a winner or was he a runner up? Oh, yeah. Okay. Anthony Kim was a runner up. He was runner up in October to Byron Nelson. Yeah, Anthony Kim was a runner up, and then he ended up winning the whole tournament. Unreal. Let's see. So Tom Watson. So Tom Watson took 10th. Bees. Watson took 10th. Payne took 10th. So that's 20. Fuzzer took 10th. All tied for 10th. So 30. So got the 80s for 3 guys. 30. So that makes 218. The 90s, Gallagher took 16. Got to do the math. Duvall took 17. And Baker Finch took 13. So 16, 17, 13. So that's 33, 46. Right? Yeah, 46. For the 90s, that makes 182. Yep. 70s, Hughie Green was the only guy. And he took, yeah, Hubie Green was the only guy of the 70s. 11 guys, and the only guy to make the cut for the weekend. So 6. So that makes it 241. The 2010s had a baseball fan who took a tie for 6. So that's 347 because of all the mess. He was the only guy from the 2010s to make it, and everyone else was just sick. In the 60s, Palmer took 6th. Yeah, 6th place. Anything tied for 6 is 6. Sarley took 19th. Then January took. Where's January? Where's January? 13th. Okay, so that's 25, 38. That makes 222, right? Yeah, 222. Okay, so. All right, so we got some stuff to worry about. 8, 7, 6, and 5. All right. So here's how everything works out. I'll give you the leaderboard. Anthony Kim went from 13th to 1st. He jumped up 12 spots. Dutch Harrison jumped up 8 spots from 11th to 3rd. Biggest plummeter was Zach Johnson going from 4th to 17th for a tie to 17th. So, yeah. Yeah, Sandy Hurd was in the lead, right? Yeah, round 1, Sandy Hurd had a 66. Tom Watson and Anthony Kim. Well, Anthony Kim wasn't that far off. He was tied for 2nd after round 1. And with Sandy Hurd and Tom Watson. Bill Daigle, Jim Ternassa. Ternassa was one of those guys who were -3, but they fell. Round 2, Kim fell to a tie for 15th, which wasn't bad. Like, it could have been worse. So, yeah, Anthony Kim was hanging around. Well, obviously, he had been at 20. He wasn't, the cut line was the cut line was -2. So he made the cut by 1 stroke. Look at the second round. Well, he parred 16, 17, 18 just to save face and stay in the tournament. Well, technically, if Kim had bogeyed, then he would have been tied for 20th because there's what There were 20 guys, but yeah, Kim would have fallen. And then the guys who were -1, Burke, Mickelson, Price, Hagen, Ferguson, Braid, Bobby Jones, and Perky Oliver would have all qualified too because they were all for tied for 20th. Round 3 saw Kim get a few spots tied for 13th. So he had to go in the 7th group. He had to go like only 6 golfers went up before him. So he was the 7th guy to go out on the course. Yeah, Kim was the 7th guy to go out on the course. Stuart Gardner was number 8. But yeah, Anthony Kim was 7th, and he put up astronomical numbers. So anyway, that's it. Anthony Kim wins. So here are the rankings. So the rules are this. Because the lowest number of any decade was 7, and that's the 60s, 2000s, and 2010s, all had 7 guys qualified. That was the lowest number. The top 7 scores, like by position, the leaderboard, the numbers would be added in, and then whoever has the best score would be with the 8th best score. So the top score and the worst score would be in the same tour. Second and 7th, third and 6th, and 4th and 5th would be the same pairing. So yeah, the earliest, the 40s, and the 70s all are 7 out of 11. So that means that the 4 lowest scores would not be counted. All that. So that's what it was. And the 80s, only 1 guy. So Hal Sutton's score doesn't count. The 90s, 7 out of 10. No Montgomery, no Forsman, no Tway. Those scores were not counted. The early, no Ferguson, Jones, Boomer, Espinoza numbers were counted. The 40s didn't need Hogan's score, Nelson's score, Hamilton's score, Jesse's score. And the 70s didn't need Nicholas, Weisskopf, Jameson, or J.C. Snead's scores because they were too low. So from 8th to 1st, here we go. 8th place with a total number of 347. Remember, the rankings like 5th and 20th would be 25. Remember, like golf, you need the lowest score. The highest score was 347 is the 2010s, despite the fact that the 2010s have the champion, and that's Anthony Kim. So Anthony Kim is your champion. So I'm gonna make sure. So we got A, Gessie, and now we have Anthony Kim. A from the 2010s, Gessie from the 40s, and Anthony Kim from the 2000s. So 3 different decades. So yeah, so that's what we got. So yeah, so Anthony Kim, despite the champion being Anthony Kim, the only guy, well, the only other than Elza Johnson to get in, and no, sorry, 2010s. I only one guy, quick baseball fan. My apologies. The 2000s is Anthony Kim. The 2010s, quick baseball fan took 6th. He was the only guy from the 2010s to qualify. The second best score was Billy Horschel, 34th. You had a 46, a 68, a 65, a 57, and a 71. But Jason Day was second last. Then you know things are bad. The scores keep up. In 7th place with 222 points. That's amazing. But yeah, 7th place is the 1960s. The 1960s had 3 guys, Palmer, Sarley, and January in the top 20. But yeah, Burke, Player, Suchuk, and Campbell all fumbled. So the 1960s takes 7th. In 6th place with 218 points is the 1980s. The 1980s had 3 guys, Watson, Payne, Stewart, and Seller, all qualified for the top 20. And they finished in the top 10, all of them. Yeah, Strange, Crenshaw, Rinker, and Seve scores 52, 52, 38, and 46. Added on. Simmons didn't matter, so the 80s will take 6th. In 5th place with 241. Oh no, sorry. Did I score that wrong? Oh, Hockey Pucks, I did score it wrong. Oops, I did score it wrong. 347, 7, 241, 6 and 5th. Okay, I hate doing this. I don't like to repeat. I'm not going to repeat myself. Okay, so eighth place was the 2010s with 347 points. The 1970s are next at 241 for second worst. They're seventh. Nicholas Weisskopf and Jameson and Snead's marks were below 46, which actually saved them. Huey Green was the only guy to make the cut, and he took six. So yeah, the 70s 241 is seventh. Sixth is the 1960s with 222. Then the 1980s are fifth at 218. In fourth place with 192 is the 2000s. Thanks to Anthony Kim's first place, that kind of helped them out. In third place with 183 points, remember, Viking Golf, the lowest number score, 183, it's the 1940s. They only had one guy out of 11 make the cut, and that was Harrison, who took third place. There were some middle of the kind. Middlecoff, Ferrier, Oliver Snead, Panisi, and Mangrum all finished in the top 40. That means their four scores of Hogan, Nelson, Hamilton, and Gessie were not needed. Second place with 182 by 1 point was the 1990s. By 1 point, they just snuck it ahead. So the 90s technically are number two, despite the fact that Gallagher, Duvall, and Baker Finch were all in the low teens, all that, but they still had enough points to survive this, so 182. And the winner with 88 points are the early days, the pre 1940 golfers with 88 points. Here's how it works. Johnny Finno took second. Danny Hurd took third. Craig Wood took sixth. Leo Daigle took, no, Stuart Gardner took 15th. Leo Daigle took 20th. So 5 of the 11 golfers were made the cut. James Braid was 21st. Walter Hagen was 21st, so they just missed the cut by a couple of strokes. And those were the two scores to make it 7, meaning that Ferguson, Jones, Boomer, and Espinosa scores were irrelevant. That kind of tells you how dominant the earls were. So, what does that mean? It means a lot of things. It means that we have, so it is the earlies. It's the earlies and the tens. So the earlies and 2010s. Ironically, the oldest decade set and the newest decade set, the 2010s, will be in the same group. And that will be the one where Dave Little, who won the Al Red Sox fan tournament a few days ago, he will be in the earlies and tens. So he'll play with the early days guys like Hogan, Snead, but Hogan, not Hogan, sorry, earlies, like Bob Ferguson, Stuart Gardner, Walter Hagen, and Craig Wood, and Bobby Jones, among others. So he'll be playing with those guys. And then you got yourselves the 70s, 90s. So the 70s, 70s and 90s will be in a tour together. That should be interesting, spread by only a few decades. 3-6, right? And that's 40s, 60s. So, all right. So the 40s and 60s will be in a tour together. And that means the 80s, 2000s. So you have the 80s guys like Tom Watson and Payne Stewart joining Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson in the 2000s. So the 80s, 2000s are going to be there. The 40s, 60s, the 70s, 90s, and the early 10s. So the funny thing is 3 of the 4 tours will be only separated by 2 decades. Whereas the earlies and 10s, the oldest and the newest. So yeah, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, that's how it goes. So I have to figure out where the 4 tours are going to be playing. I have to remember which courses they played in and assign them. Speaking of that, I need to find out. I don't know if Anthony Kim won a major or not. So anyway, he played in Live. He had not played in PGA Tour event since an injury in 2012. Wow. And now he's on Live Golf. So he's been spending 12 years away from professional golf. Yeah. So Kim referred to his golf game as non-existent. Yeah, Achilles tendon and has surgeries and all that. Man, good thing for computer golf. He's won 4 professionals: the Wachovia, the ATT National, and the Shell Houston Open. His best finish at a major was third at the Masters in 2010. So let's see. The Wachovia and the Shell Houston Open. Well, the AT&T I know is at Pebble Beach. Oh no, that's a different course, isn't it? AT&T National. Um, but where was it? Wachovia is at Quail Hollow. But Quail Hollow has actually been. I thought I had Quail Hollow as a golf course, but allegedly not. I don't think I have Quail Hollow. So I need to take a look if I want to set up a tournament. Yeah, Quail Hollow has actually been like I had Quail Hollow in my original stuff, but it didn't translate, so probably not. 18th Shell Houston Open. Where is that? Okay, so the Shell Houston Open is at Memorial Park Municipal. I don't think that's a golf course on it. So yeah, and it's called the Golf Club of the facility is the Golf Club of Houston, and the national was played. Oh, venue. Okay, 2008 when he won it was at Congressional. I think Congressional might be it. I think we might go Congressional. And 2010, the Shell Houston Open was at location. Yeah, Shell Houston Open, but they didn't say what course. The Golf Club of Houston. Congressional. I think Congressional is on the thing. Um, where the heck is the ASG golf thing? There it is. Shop HD golf courses. Okay. So yeah, Congressional. Congressional has to be here. So yeah, Congressional. So that will be the course. So Congressional will be where we are going to have the tournament. The first tournament will be held at Congressional. So Congressional and Royal Portrush will be the 2 courses I have to buy. So Congressional is where we'll be joining us in the fray. That's where Anthony Kim was. So yeah. So because of Anthony Kim, Congressional will be added to the list, and we'll have match play at that course. So anyway, thanks for watching this beautiful year. And guess what? We're at it again tomorrow. We start another match play thing. Anyway, I'm Jeff. I'm gonna do.